Good morning. Welcome, everybody. I'm Danielle, and this is an all levels flow class, so a little bit of everything. We're on Zoom, so you'll see me over there sometimes interacting with the Zoomies and sometimes typing to them. So if you hear me typing, that's what's happening. That's pretty much all you need to know. So let's get started. That's the front of the room, and let's start on your back, actually. Lay down, point your feet toward the moon wall, and take butterfly. Or I like to crisscross my legs, actually. That's preferable to me over butterfly. You can do it how you like it. And that's really the whole practice, okay? Like, take the necessary steps on the mat to make things a yes for you. Make the poses, make the practice make sense for you. I got blocks if you need them. I got a strap. I got plenty of straps. I got towels, water, whatever you need. Let me know. Take your arms around your head. Just drop them up over your head somewhere. Make plenty of space for your breath to flow in and to flow out. Rock your head side to side a few times, massaging the back of your head on the mat. See if a little pressure is good for you, like push your head back into the earth. Give a little pressure as you rock side to side. And step your feet onto the mat and rock your knees side to side, windshield wipers. Can the rock of your legs be significant enough to actually rock your hips and your rib cage too? And pull your knees up and in, hug them to your chest. Rock up to a seat. Comfy, crisscross your legs, put your hands on your knees. Take a few seated cat-cows, so arch your back and round your back. As you round your back, pull your knees into you, so like pull them up and in. And as you arch your back and lift your chest, push your legs down into the earth. Pull them in and push them down, over exaggerating the motions. Tabletop, come onto your hands and knees. So over here where I am now, we call the street side, and then the yellow wall's over there on the opposite side. So pick up your arm on the street side, take a huge deep breath in. Thread the needle under your body toward the yellow wall. Pick up your other arm toward the sky, the one that's free right now. Pick it up high. Turn and look toward your upper hand. Take a big breath. Hold the breath at the top. And as you exhale, push yourself up to cat. Both hands round your back. Both hands round your back. And then cow, arch your back. Downward facing dog. Drop your knees back down. Pick up the other arm, take a huge breath in. Thread the needle. Pick up the arm that's free. Look up toward your top hand. So turning your head is going to give you that little bit of advantage in the twist. Take a huge breath in and out. Now in and hold it at the top. Cat, push up, round your back all the way, exhale out. Cow, arch your back, lift up. Downward facing, breathe it out. So I'm not here to micromanage your breath or anything like that, and I'm not going to. Sometimes I'll suggest when to inhale, when to exhale, but what I want you to know is that your breath affects what you're doing, okay? It affects what you're doing. So notice as you practice, notice as you move, notice as you hold different poses, the way your breath makes a difference. Walk up to your hands. Split your feet wide apart. Bend your knees a lot so your upper body hangs loose and heavy. Drop the top of your head toward the earth and rock side to side on your feet. Getting calibrated with your own center. The further you stray from your own center, the further you stray from your own North Star or yes energy. So you want to really get to know, like, where's my center physically? Roll up to stand. Once you're up, roll your shoulders out a couple times. Interlace your hands together, flip them to the sky, take a big breath, and bring it down to heart center. Bow your head. Feel the breeze of your own breath on your fingertips. So the sound of Om amplifies intentions. Anything you bring to your practice and anything you get from your practice is amplified by the vibration of Om. So 3 syllables, ah, o, all strung together. Lift your chin. Let's take a deep breath in for Om. Ah. Reach up, inhale. Bow forward, exhale. Halfway lift. Plank pose. Come all the way down to your belly. Touch your forehead to the mat. Now lift up, look up through the ceiling toward the sky. Downward facing dog. Walk up to your hands. Roll up. Pick your shoulders to your ears, roll them back and down. Reach your arms up, take a deep breath. Bow forward. Half lift. Plank pose. Come all the way down, touch your forehead to the earth. Now lift up, look up, up dog. Downward facing. Walk up to your hands. Roll up, shoulders up and back and down, most importantly. Reach up, bow forward, halfway lift, plank. Come halfway down like a push-up. Drop your legs, lift your heart, up dog, downward facing dog. Walk or hop forward, halfway lift, fold in, reach up, deep breath in, forward fold, empty, half lift, plank, halfway down, chaturanga, upward dog, lift yourself up, downward facing, gaze forward, walk or jump there, half lift, fold in, reach up, bow forward, halfway up, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Take one leg to the sky. Imagine you're doing a giant split in midair. So take your legs as far apart as they'll go. Hug knee to nose and nose to knee. Bring your head in between your arms, hug in. Step between your hands. Pick up one arm, twist. Don't overthink it. Just lift one and twist. Come up on your feet, warrior one. Both arms up. Take your hands behind your head in this warrior. We're gonna call this one sunshine warrior. So hands behind your head, then lean your head back into your hands like you're looking up into the sunshine, enjoying the feeling of the warmth on your face. Big breath in. Chaturanga, low push-up pose. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Pick your other leg up high, big split in midair. So you're really putting effort into taking your one top leg way up and pressing your bottom leg way down. Now hug in, knee to nose. Nose to knee too. Tuck your head in between your arms. Step between your hands. Pick up one arm and twist. Perfect. Rise up, both arms, warrior one. Hands behind your head, sunshine warrior. Interlace your fingers really tightly and push your head back into your hands. I want you to feel that in your neck and your back. Open your elbows as wide as they'll go. Feel that in your chest and down the sides of your body. Chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing. Walk or hop to the top. Come up halfway, over exaggerate it. So you should feel it in your hamstrings. Fold in, chair pose. Bring your hands to heart center. Keep your pinky fingers and your thumbs together, touching, and open everything else up. So you have lotus mudra. The lotus flower represents possibility and abundance of ideas, which can lead to abundance of other things, right? Like friendship or money or jobs or whatever it is that you need. But abundance of ideas is where it begins. Okay, so open up your fingers really wide. Sit a little bit lower. Close your eyes and put all your attention right into the lotus flower at your hands. Sometimes you have to sit with the challenge in order for the ideas to arise, the creation to begin. 3 more breaths. 2 more. Last one, big breath in, big breath out. Mountain pose, stand up tall. Sweep your arms up, inhale. Forward fold. Come up halfway. Step one leg back, doesn't matter which one. Take both hands on the earth, runner's lunge. Charge up this pose. So it should feel like you're ready right now to take the next step, just like a runner would be positioned at the start of a race. So like you're pushing into your back foot, you're light on your front foot, you're braced on your hands, you're gazing forward. Deep breath in. Straighten your front leg as you exhale, just push it straight and then sink back in. Bend your knee, reach both arms up, lunge. High lunge. Step your back foot in, chair. Bring your hands right down to lotus. Sit really low. We're not going to stay long again, but imagine that same fire rising as soon as you sit into the pose. The yes fire. Deep breath in. Mountain pose, release. Reach up. Chair. You revisit it and get to it with a yes mentality, the opposite of no. Mountain pose. Yes. Reach up, dive forward. Lift halfway till you feel it in your hamstrings. Step the other leg back. So you're on your hands, runner's lunge. Charged and ready to go. Gaze forward and look as if you're looking, like imagine you're looking into like freeze frames of the rest of the day. Like that kind of charge. You're like, all right, cool. I see what's coming up. I got this. No matter what the day entails, even if it's like a chill day. Breathe in. Straighten your leg as you exhale, pull, tug on the hamstrings, and then sink back into the lunge. Bend your knees. Come up, high lunge. Step in, chair. Take a massive breath in, hold it at the top. Mountain pose, release. Pick up one knee, either one. Grab with both hands and hug it in close and tight to you. Cross ankle over thigh and squat down a little bit. Standing pigeon. Warrior two, take a big step back. Open up your arms nice and wide. Now catch your hands behind your back. Lock your fingers together and you can do straight arms or bent elbows. They're both good. Roll your shoulders back, arm bones back, so you feel the pull across the front of your chest. Take your chin up toward the sky, stretch your throat. If you even take your lower part of your jaw and move it up toward the sky, you're gonna tug on those little muscles under your jawbone. Bow forward, humble warrior. Drop your head toward the earth. Do whatever you have to keep your arms behind your back for this. Even if you have to let go in some way, just hug them back there. Plank pose. So at some point we have to hold a 3-minute plank today. Just kidding. I just wanted to see if anyone was awake out there. No, today's 30 seconds though, because this is the start of plank challenge. So we're on day 3. And if you're coming to class all through the month, you're going to be building up anyway. You're going to be building up to a 3-minute plank by the end of the month. But we start with 30 seconds, which you're almost at anyway, right now, as I talk to you. Take a deep breath. Come on down to your belly. Good work. Reach your arms back. Locust pose, lift up. Lift your legs, lift your chest, lift your head, lift your arms. Come on down. Child's pose, press back. Downward facing. Take one leg up to the sky. Bend your knee. Kick your foot back more, right from where it is, just back more, back in space. Take your knee higher to the sky. And you can stay right here. This feels good. Or flip dog. Turn yourself upside down completely. Come back around. Be easy with it. Take your other leg to the sky. Bend your knee. So right where the sole of your foot is facing, push your foot more that way. Just a couple more centimeters. And pick your knee higher to the sky. So you want to bring the stretch into the front of the hip and into the belly. Stay or flip. Come back around, be easy. Walk up to your hands. Good bend in your knees, roll up to stand. When you get there, you're calibrated on your feet. Grab the other knee, hug it in. Squeeze your leg tighter and straighten your standing leg stronger. Now cross it over, standing pigeon. Ankle over thigh and a little squat down so you feel it in the hip, deep inner hip. Warrior 2, big step back. Big wide open arms. Then catch your hands behind your back, hold them there. Press down a little through your hands. Even if your arms are not straight, you can still push downward. Lift the front of your chest upward, tilt your chin up, stretch your throat. Humble warrior, bow forward. Drop the top of your head toward the earth. Let your hands go. Plank pose. Stay right here in plank. Pick one hand up and put it on your heart. You got it. You got it. Switch hands. You got it. You got it. Come down to your belly. Locust, reach back, lift up. Don't catch them, just kick your heels up toward the sky. Lift your knees higher away from the ground. Pull your chest up. That's it. Flex your feet so it's like you're standing on the ceiling. Try to kick your feet a little bit higher. So your knees come up a little bit higher. And then one more time, peel your chest up further from the earth. Take a huge breath in and release. Take a cheek. Child's pose. Walk your arms over to Korean drive in a big side stretch. You hang right onto child's pose and then walk your hands over off the edge of your mat. So you feel it in the side of your rib cage. Make space for the breath to come in. Make space for the light to come in. Switch sides. Make space for the breath to flow out. Make space for the light to flow and grow outward. Downward facing dog. Step one foot outside your hands, so to the pinky side of one hand. Now the hand closer to your foot, take that one to the sky, twist. Drop your back knee down. Let your hips sink forward toward your hand that's on the ground. So as your hips move forward, you tug on the quads in the back. Kick up your back heel. Option A, grab your foot. Option B, don't. They're both good. Warrior two, press yourself up. Open up your arms, take up lots of space. And side angle pose, put your elbow on your thigh. Take your top arm straight up to the sky, twist open, and then take it over your head. So bicep toward your ear and stretch your whole side. And it might take a little finagling, but put your bottom hand down and take side plank. So you'll kick the front leg straight back, side plank. Either side, don't overthink it. Now your bottom knee can be down on the ground. You want the most leverage to help pick yourself up. So push into whatever's touching the earth, push to lift up. Take a big breath. You're gonna drop all the way to the earth as you exhale, come all the way down. Just drop and sink and release. Reach your arms back. Lift yourself up, locust, or floor bow this time. Catch one or both of your ankles. Switch if you're holding just one. Press your legs back into your arms, right? However you're making sense of holding onto your legs, press back so you pull yourself up and come on down. Really good work. Upward facing dog. Use your hands, press yourself up out of the trenches, up out of the muck. Downward facing dog. Step your other foot outside your hand. Reach up in your twist, lizard twist. Remember, you're reaching up toward your front leg for now. Perfect. That's good. Drop the back knee down. And even if it's subtle, sink or press your hips forward toward your hand that's on the ground. So you get more tug on the quads in the back. Kick up your back foot, grab it or don't grab it. Warrior two, press up under your feet, rise up, open up, deep breath in, let it out. Side angle, start by reaching to the sky. When you reach up, you can open up. And then reach overhead, side body stretch from your pinky foot in the back to your pinky finger up top. Side plank, make it make sense for you. Come onto your hands, come onto your knee. Push down into the earth so you rise up away from it. The deeper the roots go, the higher the tree grows. Tabletop, come onto your hands and knees and slide one knee forward, pigeon pose. Option A is actually knee forward and come down on your belly, and option B, you can copy skip right here, come onto your back and cross ankle over thigh. Switch sides. Do anything in between that you need. Seated tree. Come on up to a seat. Tuck one foot in, other one goes out. You can go straight out in front, out to the side a lot, or anywhere in between. And fold over your long leg. So on the back of your thigh, there's 3 muscles that make up the hamstrings. And you'll notice if you're centered mostly with your leg, you're getting the one right down the middle. If you lean over to the inside a little, it changes. And to the outside, it changes. Come up, grab your foot. It's fine if you have to bend your knee to do that. Grab your foot, take it up to the sky. This is compass pose. So you want to take it up as high as you can and hold it there. Whether or not your knee is straight doesn't matter too much. And then either round your back like cat or arch like cow, chest up, chin up. Each of those things pulls on the hamstrings differently. You can do a little of both, spend a couple moments in each. Shoelace, also known as cow's face. So you're taking knee over knee. It takes a little, my word of the day, finagling. Okay. It's not going to be perfect. It's going to be perfectly imperfect. And then lean forward till you feel it into the outer hips and deep inner hips. And bring you guys down with me, zoomies. Seated tree on the other side. So like I mentioned, the hamstrings, so that you can adjust that as well by whether you put the leg in the front, out to the side. The degree makes a difference, okay? And then center with it, or lean to the inside or the outside. Bring it up, compass pose. Grab your foot. Do your best to straighten it and lift it at the same time. And then round or arch. If one is particularly sensational, stay with that one, or do a little bit of both. Shoelace, knee over knee. You want to try to bring both knees into center line as much as you can. And lean forward. Roll out onto your back, bridge pose. So put your feet on the mat, pop your hips up to the sky. Come on down. Give your knees a squeeze and take a twist. Drop your knees to the street side. Switch. Waterfall, take your legs to the sky. Put your arms up to actually sleeping tiger. Play the piano with your fingers. Move them in every which way. Play the piano with your toes. And let your arms drop. Drop your legs. Take a deep breath in, hold it at the top. Sip in a little extra. Let it go. Shavasana. Inhale. Exhale, empty. Move your fingers, move your toes. Roll to your side.
Hug your knees up, hug yourself in close and tight to center. Come up to sit.
One hand on your heart center. One hand on your core center, power center. One Om. And together we say, Namaste. Thanks so much, everyone. Thanks, Zoomies. Thank you. You're welcome.